In a proactive effort to combat perennial flooding in the capital city, Accra, the government of Ghana has intensified its annual drainage exercise ahead of the rainy season. The initiative, led by the Ministry of Sanitation and Water Resources in collaboration with the Accra Metropolitan Assembly AMA, aims to clear choked gutters, rivers, and improve the city's drainage systems. Accra, known for its vulnerability to flooding during heavy rains, often experiences loss of lives and destruction of property due to locked gutters and inadequate drainage infrastructure. To mitigate the situation, the government has deployed personnel and heavy machinery to deal major rains, including the Odaw River, Korle Lagoon, which are notorious for overflowing during downpours. Odaw River drainage system in Ghana is only one of the most significant drainage networks in Accra, the capital city. The river generates from the Aboagye and Achiaa hills in the eastern part of Accra and flows through the densely populated areas including Kwame Nkrumah Circle, Agbogboshi, and finally empties into the Korle Lagoon, which then drains into the Gulf of Guinea. This is the current nature of the Odaw River. As you can see now, the river is already choked with weeds growing in it and it's accumulated with fields surrounding the river. Residents and vendors along the Odaw River are calling on government to put in place some punitive measures to punish those who will be seen throwing rubbish in the river.
This is a river, not a gutter. Whenever it floods, it causes destruction here. We want the authorities to raise the drainage to prevent such issues.
Said almost certain or begin end first wine, second wine. As a third wine, now fourth wine.
Problem what happens got an 8 year into almost raising and costro. Almost raising a costro.
The gutter is too low and it needs to be raised to stop residents from dumping rubbish into the river.
Said almost no, everybody so almost say I got an costro. Almost to me to Yama Engu. Ubi ko private crana, Uchomwa. That to go to Ubikita Bibianya, Uchomana to go to them. Not at the same time, so who cran or coca. What can win Yaman?
What away and want some bois magic. Oh, got away home. Kutuba police station cry me the case in the Bikoi. Ober to so be in it now, Kaka was a hang up a fee.
Because of this drainage issue, I have been slapped several times. When people ease themselves here and you complain, they tell you this is not your father's house. Raising the drainage will help prevent flooding.
Flooding in Accra is a recurring challenge, and it is our collective responsibility to ensure that drains are kept clean. The government is committed to doing its part. There is a call on citizens to also play its parts as well.
Those living along the river should collect the rubbish whenever they burn it and hand it over to the waste collectors.
I do a year, and I'm a mamma to Abefa Edico. Mession so I'm a Syria, a Sienina, Mrs. Efrio. Now, so many anum be a higher no mutubolegu.
Me, mean to be womb, but will be no.
I don't throw rubbish into the river, but others do. We have advised them countless times, but they don't listen. The government should deploy security, and anyone caught dumping waste should be arrested and taken to court.
As the rainy season approaches, the government has reiterated its commitment to flooding prevention by not only desilting drains, but also educating the public on proper waste management practices in the country.
Ghana fool. Go Yankita Ghana ya. Oh, man Ghana to me by a year. Yankas just say, I am you one.
We are Ghanaians, and if we don't do our part, country won't develop. Keeping surroundings clean is essential for progress in life. Residents here must maintain cleanliness in the area.
I advise
those who throw rubbish into the river to stop, because such practice have made the authorities consider evacuating us from here, which would affect many people.
We can't breathe properly because of the stench. Anyone caught dumping rubbish in the river should be arrested and prosecuted.
The Odaw River is surrounded by wooden structures, cattle ranches, mechanics and other squatters who are likely to be evacuated by government to prevent loss of lives and properties during rainy season. The government of Ghana, through the Ministry of Sanitation and Water Resources and the Accra Metropolitan Assembly AMA, periodically undertakes desilting and drainaging activities to clear the river and its tributaries. One of the most notable interventions was the Accra Sanitary Sewer and Stormwater Drainage Alleviation Project, aimed at improving the drainage system and reducing flooding in the country.
This sanitation problem can lead to spread of various diseases, not only within the vicinity, but also through air pollution, affecting the entire country.
Every year during rainy season, government dredges the Odaw River. However, despite these efforts, the challenge persists, primarily due to human activities and inadequate maintenance. Continuous public education on proper waste disposal and stringent enforcement on sanitation bylaw are needed to complement this intervention. Reporting for Bullet TV, Nana Achiaa Aboagye, Odaw River, Accra.